mistake, though. Asking her in the daylight. Come across much easier at night.
Tapped out to make me a loan, but you can come up with $1,000 for a horse. Not that you owe me anything, of course.
Oh, the widow's my cousin. Look, I told you we were friends. We'll find them.
Oh, thank you, Andy.
I didn't want everybody to get fired. I didn't want the series to go down the tubes. I mean, they were literally trying to destroy.
Winslow, you suckered me out here, you devil.
Take the money, Marlowe.
Not a chance. Any more messages?
You can hardly refuse him this time.
You watch me.
At 80 years old, Tom Selleck is finally opening up about his connection with the legendary James Garner. Born Thomas William Selleck on January 29, 1945 in Detroit, Michigan, Tom grew up in a hard-working family that later settled in Sherman Oaks, California. Life in post-World War II Southern California shaped him in ways he never expected. As a kid, Tom was all about sports, especially basketball. He earned a scholarship to the University of Southern California, where he played for the USC Trojans while studying business administration. Back then, acting wasn't even on his radar, but fate clearly had other ideas. One of his drama coaches at USC saw something special in him and encouraged him to give acting a shot. Tom took a few classes, started landing small commercial gigs, including those iconic Pepsi ads from the 1960s, and suddenly, his life started heading in a whole new direction. His tall frame, magnetic charm, and rugged good looks made him stand out immediately. But success didn't happen overnight. Tom's early acting days were all about persistence and hustle. He spent the late 1960s and 1970s making guest appearances on popular shows like The Dating Game and The Rockford Files. These roles might have been small, but they helped him sharpen his skills, gain experience, and build valuable connections in the entertainment world. One of the biggest turning points in his career was his friendship with James Garner. Garner wasn't just a respected actor. He became a mentor, a supporter, and someone who genuinely believed in Tom's potential. Their bond would later shape both their careers in ways few people knew, until now. Tom Selleck came close to landing several major film roles early in his career, but a few slipped through his fingers. One of the most famous was his near casting as Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Reports say that both George Lucas and Steven Spielberg were interested in him for the role, but his commitment to a new television project kept him from taking it on. That project turned out to be Magnum P.I, and it changed everything. In 1980, Selleck became private investigator Thomas Magnum, a role that defined an era of television. With his Hawaiian shirts, sleek Ferrari, and that signature mustache, he became a symbol of charm and confidence. Magnum P.I. ran for 8 hit seasons, earning Selleck both an Emmy and a Golden Globe. Audiences loved how he mixed humor with heart, turning Magnum into one of TV's most unforgettable detectives. Even decades later, the name Thomas Magnum still brings back memories of that classic cool style. After dominating television, Selleck moved smoothly into film, starring in several hit movies through the 1980s, including the beloved comedy 3 Men and a Baby. In 1987, Tom Selleck proved he was more than just an action star with the hit comedy 3 Men and a Baby. The movie became a huge success and showed off his easygoing charm and sharp comedic timing. He didn't stop there. Selleck's love for westerns came to life in Quigley Down Under 1990, where his rugged presence and classic cowboy appeal fit perfectly into Hollywood's long-standing western tradition. These roles revealed his wide range as an actor, blending humor, heart, and strength with ease. As the years went on, Selleck continued to evolve. Since 2010, he starred as Frank Reagan in the hit CBS drama Blue Bloods, playing the respected head of a New York law enforcement family. His steady and commanding performance earned him admiration from both critics and fans, proving his staying power in the industry. On the personal side, Selleck was married to model Jacqueline Ray from 1971 to 1982. Their marriage lasted more than a decade and marked an important chapter in his life, shaping both his personal and professional journey. Tom Selleck made a meaningful decision early in his life. He legally adopted Jacqueline Ray's son, Kevin Shepard, from her previous relationship. This showed Selleck's strong sense of responsibility and his commitment to creating a close, supportive family, even while his Hollywood career was taking off. Kevin grew up surrounded by creativity and later found his own place in the entertainment world as a talented drummer. He became part of the American rock band Tonic, which gained major recognition in the 1990s with its chart-topping hits. Though Kevin followed his own path, Selleck's steady support during those early years clearly gave him a strong foundation to grow and succeed. After his divorce from Jacqueline, Selleck's personal life took a new turn when he met British actress and dancer Gilly Joan Mack. Their story began in London when Selleck attended a performance of the hit musical Cats. He noticed Gilly performing on stage and was instantly drawn to her energy and charm. What started as a chance meeting soon turned into a lasting romance. The two married on August 7, 1987, in a private ceremony, just the way Selleck preferred, keeping his love life low-key and away from the constant Hollywood spotlight. Tom Selleck and Gilly Mack's marriage has stood the test of time, built on genuine respect and a strong bond. Together they welcomed their daughter Hannah Margaret Selleck on December 16, 1988. Instead of following her parents into acting, Hannah discovered her own passion, horses. Growing up surrounded by open land and nature, she developed a deep love for equestrian sports and went on to become a skilled and respected competitive rider on the international stage. Selleck has often spoken proudly about Hannah's accomplishments, praising her focus and dedication to a sport that demands both strength and discipline. It's clear that her success reflects the same hard work and integrity her father has shown throughout his career. The Selleck family chose a quieter life away from Hollywood's chaos, settling on a 60-acre avocado ranch in Hidden Valley, California, a property once owned by legendary entertainer Dean Martin. Life on the ranch gives Selleck peace and purpose. Instead of chasing luxury, he's known for embracing the simple routines of country living, caring for the land, tending to the groves, and finding balance away from the spotlight. In a 2012 People interview, Selleck shared how much joy and satisfaction he finds in maintaining his ranch and living life on his own terms. Tom Selleck has often said that working outdoors gives him a sense of peace that no gym could ever match. He once shared, "I like to get outside and work on the ranch, from fixing roads to clearing brush." With his trademark humor, he added, "I hate going to the gym, so sweating outdoors sure beats sitting on a stationary bike staring at my navel." That lighthearted remark captured exactly who Selleck is: practical, grounded, and humble despite his fame. He's even joked that he works cheaper than anyone he could hire, a small glimpse into his strong work ethic and pride in doing things himself. For Selleck, his ranch isn't just land, it's his sanctuary. It represents balance, peace, and a way of life that keeps him connected to what really matters. Away from cameras and bright lights, it's where he recharges and enjoys time with Jilly and their daughter Hannah. Now at 80 years old, Selleck has reached a point of reflection, looking back on decades of success built on hard work and authenticity. And for the first time, he's opening up about one of the biggest influences in his life and career, someone whose guidance helped shape the man he became, James Garner. Just hearing the name brings a wave of respect from Tom Selleck. For years, Selleck stayed quiet about their bond, worried that words couldn't fully express the gratitude and admiration he felt. But now, with decades of experience behind him, he's ready to share what that friendship truly meant. Selleck's admiration for Garner began long before they ever met. Like millions of fans in the 1950s, he grew up watching Maverick and was captivated by Garner's easy charm and natural confidence. Unlike many actors of that time, Garner didn't need to force his presence. He blended strength with humor and sincerity, making every role feel genuine. To Selleck, Garner represented something rare in Hollywood: authenticity. He wasn't pretending to be larger than life, he simply was himself, and people believed in him completely. Their paths finally crossed in the 1980s, when Selleck, already a star from Magnum P.I., appeared alongside Garner in the Rockford Files, and later other projects. Selleck admitted he was nervous before meeting him, unsure what to expect from such a legend, but all doubts vanished instantly. Garner greeted him with humor, humility, and kindness. "Jim didn't have a phony bone in his body," Selleck said, adding that Garner treated everyone from directors to crew members with the same genuine respect. Tom Selleck once said that working with James Garner taught him more about professionalism than any acting class ever could. Garner's influence went far beyond the camera. He became a mentor, guiding Selleck through the unpredictable world of Hollywood with honesty and care. During long days on set, Garner offered wisdom about more than just acting. He warned Selleck about the traps of fame, ego, entitlement, and the pressure to compromise one's values. Garner reminded him that no role or paycheck was worth losing personal integrity. Those lessons stayed with Selleck throughout his career, helping him remain grounded even at the height of success. At 80, Selleck openly admits how deeply grateful he is for Garner's impact, not just on his career but on his character. Watching Garner balance stardom with a devoted family life inspired Selleck to do the same. When Selleck chose to step away from Magnum P.I. to spend more time with his wife Jilly and their daughter Hannah on their California ranch, it was a decision rooted in those same values Garner lived by, putting love, family, and peace of mind above Hollywood's constant grind. Looking back, Tom Selleck speaks with deep emotion about what James Garner's friendship truly meant to him. Their bond was built on humor, mutual respect, and a shared understanding of the pressure that comes with leading a hit TV show. Garner, who faced his own ups and downs in Hollywood, often became a voice of calm whenever Selleck felt the weight of fame. "Jim could make you feel like everything was going to be all right," Selleck once shared, remembering how Garner's laughter or simple advice could turn even the toughest day around. Now, as Selleck reflects on his long career, he admits that part of his legacy will always be tied to Garner's influence. He doesn't just see him as a mentor, but as a mirror, someone who showed him what kind of actor and person he wanted to be. Garner's generosity, kindness, and authenticity left a lasting mark that Selleck still carries proudly. "I owe him more than I can ever repay," he said. "James Garner set the standard for everything I've tried to be, and even now, I'm still trying to live up to it." If you enjoyed this story about two Hollywood legends, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more inspiring celebrity stories and behind-the-scenes moments.